Hi, welcome back friend. Here in this lesson, you're going to learn an interesting tool in Lightroom that's called autobrush. So you can find autobrush right on the top of the basic panel. Just slide pane next to the spot removal tool. And here you got this autobrush. You can change the size of this brush and you can change the feather, flow and density. Just hover this brush around the screen to the area that you want to select. This is a unique tool. It allows you to create a mask in Lightroom. So earlier you may have thought that you can create masks only with Photoshop, but you can create masks with Lightroom as well. Here it is. We have masked this entire cloud. We can change the property like exposure, temperature, tint, contrast to make it something that we want. So now we can turn our clouds to be dark and serious. We can change its color, make it more vibrant, and add some emphasis and look to our image. Autobrush allows you to select anything, just anything, regardless of color, shape, anything. You need not to select a single color object. It may have overlapping boundaries and anything like that. But the best thing is with autobrush, you can select anything. When you change the size of this brush, you can also select small things or the large things. And sometimes it may automatically detect what you are about to select. Like it won't leave a few elements behind, even if you may not successfully select everything. Here we can change the properties like contrast, exposure. You can also apply all other properties like toning, calibration, anything else that will apply only to the mask that you created with this brush. So auto brush will create a mask. Just save this image. If you want to create multiple masks, you can create more masks. So here just reset this image so that all settings will go on and set to default values. And now let's create another auto brush, and this time we will select this path or the way on the mountain reef ridge. Here we are standing on the ridge of this small hill, and we can select some elements of the ground that are not covered with grass. So this is a small ridge and we can select it. Just hover around the screen, the place you want to select. Adjust the size and the feather of this brush and select the area that you want. So here we are selecting this area. We change this temperature to blue or the yellow color to make it little bit visible when you are dragging around. Otherwise, some brush, when you have to apply, it will be transparent almost. So you can change the color. So we can mix it to the ground as well. We can keep it stand out. Say if we have green grass, so we can add some reddishness, red color tone to our soil in order to make it more visible. We can turn its highlights and the vibrance to the higher positive values. Even you can make your brush quite small in size to select different areas. So you have to not just select any area in one shot. You can select multiple areas without holding any shift or control key. Just hover around the screen to the area that you want. Say if I want to select this back mountain along with the paved path on this ridge, it will do this thing. But you can only create one brush at a time. So if you want to perform various masks on the same image, you can do so it with the multiple edits. We can change the tint and the hue of this color to make it a little bit darker or the greener. or the temperature or the saturation that you want. Exposure, you can increase the exposure to create some kind of image that you want. You may have landscape, portrait, product photography, a different kind of photography, and you may require mask. So Lightroom comes with a lot of tools and masking is one of them. So with the help of autobrush tool, you can create mask. Also, if you are unsatisfied with what you have drawn, you can also erase this autobrush using the erase tool next to the autobrush. So let's select this white balance, do this white balance and go to autobrush for further reference. You can always reset all the settings to the default value if you did any mistake. So keep this in mind. If you perform some mistakes that you are not sure about, you can always reset. Keep learning, keep moving ahead.